Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Proton guy, and today we are going to be talking about understanding the command line part 2. If you haven't seen my first video, at the end of this video just click the card that shows up. It's going to take you to my first video. So as usual, the first thing that we're going to do is come to our terminal over here and then type in CMD. Now once we type in CMD, it should bring out a particular application. The icon is dark. Now this is how it looks like. When we have seen it, we are going to click it and open it. Mine is already open, so I'm going to go straight to it. So when it loads, it's going to look exactly like this dark environment. In the last video, we talked about dir, mkdir, cd dot and a couple of other commands, including color. Now I like using the color green to give it a very cool hacker theme, so I'm going to change my color to color OA. Yeah, so as you can see, it's now green. This is a command to change the theme of your command prompt. So now presently we are going to talk about some other commands that are related to dir. The first one we're going to be talking about is dir /a. So basically, in the last class, we talked about what dir does. What dir does is that it enters a folder. When you're in a folder, it shows the list of the directories and the list of the files that are inside that folder. So now I'm going to give you an example. What if we want to enter this test folder now? Okay, let's enter the test folder. But notice the file path. We are not inside my desktop yet. We are still in IODG, the hard drive users in IODG. We need to enter my desktop environment. So what we say is cd desktop. Now we're inside my desktop environment and we want to enter test folder. So what we say is cd test folder, and then we're inside test folder. So presently we want to see the files and the folders that are inside test folder, and we know the command to do that is dir. Now once we've run that, we can see the files, the folders that are there. We have txt files, we have pdf files, we have mp4 files. Now what if you only want to see a particular file type, a specific file type? What if you only want to see the txt files inside this particular folder? What do? The command you run is dir ** dot the name of the file type you want. Now let's say we want to see only txt files. What are we going to do? The command we're going to run is we're going to say dir **txt, and if you run that, you can see that it's printed only txt files. Now if you want to see only pdf files, the thing we're going to say is, the command we're going to use is dir **pdf. Now when we run that, you can see that it's only showing pdf files. Now if we only want to see mp4 files, which you can see here, what I'm going to also say again is dir **mp4, and then when we run that, we see it only prints out the mp4 files. Now basically what this command means is that if you want to see a particular or a specific file type, the command you run is dir ** dot the name of the file type. So the next command we're going to be moving onto is dir /a. So if you want to check for hidden folders or hidden files in a particular directory, in a particular folder, this is a command you are going to want to use. So let's go over it now. Let's check the list of folders inside this test folder again. So we say dir, and then it prints out everything. But let me tell you, not all the files inside test folder are shown. So we want to see the hidden files inside this particular folder. What command do we run? We say dir *a. Now I'm going to show you the difference. If we run this, it prints out some files, some files and some folders. But now let's compare. Here we see two folders have been added. We see bags and then we see shoe. If we come here and we check here, we don't see those file types. If we compare and contrast, we see that okay, now we can see bags and we see shoe. This is because these two folders were hidden before, but with the dir/a command, you are telling it to show all the directories plus the hidden ones inside this particular folder. So now we've talked about dir/a, we've talked about dir space asterisk dot file type, and then we're moving on to the next one. Okay, so after we've talked about that, the next command that we're going to be talking about is actually a bit long. And then what this command does is that it shows you the number of drives on your laptop. So now I have my flash drive plugged into my laptop, and then I am going to show you what this command does. What this command does is basically it shows the amount of drives on the laptop. If you have any external hard drive plugged to it, if you have any flash drive plugged to it, it's going to show everything plus your internal hard drive. So now the name of this command is wmic logicaldisk get name. Now let us run this command to see what happens. Mind you, I already came back to my desktop environment from the test folder. Now I'm in my desktop environment. Let us run this program and see what it does. We will say wmic logical disk get name, and we run this. We can see that it's printed out 2 drives. Now the first one is C, which is my own original internal hard drive, and the second one, D, represents my flash drive that is plugged into my laptop. Now the cool thing here is that you can actually enter my flash drive. So I'm going to be showing you how to do it now. This is another command. Well, before we can enter my flash drive, the first thing that we're going to want to do is go all the way back to C. So we say cd //, and then we're at users. We now say cd space .. again, and then we are at C. So what do we do to enter my flash drive, which is represented as D? We simply write a short program. We say the name of my flash drive colon, and then once we enter that, we see we are already inside D. Now to prove that we are already inside D, we just say dir to see the files that are inside my flash drive. So if I say dir, you can see all the files in my flash drive and all the folders. So basically if you want to enter a particular external storage device or a particular drive that is not your hard drive, this is how you do it. You go all the way back to the file path only showing your hard drive, and then you run this command. If I want to go back to my internal hard drive, the command I'm going to run is C:, and then we see that we are already inside my internal hard drive. So that is all we're going to be talking about for this video. If you haven't seen my first video, just click the card that shows up, and then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more quality videos. If you want to see the next coding video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.